that kind of tension just got more and more pronounced. And so it reaches a head in probably one of the biggest, like the most important years in, I would say, 20th century left-wing history, when you're talking about kind of party politics, which is 1956. A lot of shit goes down in 1956.
A lot of shit goes down in 1956. Some people, I just want to say this, Liz. Some people you give a chance to, right? And you take a chance on, and you risk part of your reputation on. And, you know, you help build them up, and, you know, you boost them, and then something bad happens to you, like you die maybe. And then they come out, and they're like, he was a liar, he was a fake friend, he never helped me, he did all this, and this.
And not only do you say that, but you say it secretly.
You say it secretly.
Behind
and that's the
everyone's
thing.
back.
You talk fucking shit, and then, like, you leak this fucking letter, like, oh, actually, like, no, I didn't say it publicly, but, like, yeah, he's a bad dude. So in 1956, the fucking poison dwarf Khrushchev, little skinhead fuck, comes out and gives this secret speech when he says everything bad that happened is Joseph Stalin's fault.
Yeah.
And
a true betrayal.
Yes, exactly. And I want to go to America after that. I want to go to Disneyland after this. Although I will say he only visits one union.
We need blue jeans.
Well, that's his
that comes a little later.
That's a little later.
He's got blue jeans on the mood board, though.
And he is to me.
It's his, like, he's got his, what is it called? His vision board. He's like, trying to actualize, and he's blue jeans, Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
He's got visions of the future.
He's like, we can make all of these
He's going to manifest.
And so Khrushchev gives the so-called secret speech at the 20th Congress of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, denouncing Stalin and the cult of personality.
Yeah, and this speech is leaked.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's leaked,
quote unquote leaked.
Leaked, yeah.
But to be clear, so this throws everyone into fits.
Because they're like, wait, don't we like Stalin?
And now we don't.
We don't like Stalin.
But I thought we did.
Yeah, and
so
now
people
you're saying...
Yeah, they're having There's a total mental breakdown. Not just that, though. That's not just the only thing that happens in 56. You also have the suppression of the Hungarian uprising, I guess I'll call it.
Let's call it that.
I'm not going to get into it.
Well, I'll get into it a little bit. I want to say this. First of all...
The airing of the grievances.
Well, I'm just saying...
Look, there's a mic in your face, and I think you should say it.
I should say it. I'm not going to say that I'm in favor of it. I'm saying that I'm glad that they did intervene there. But I just want to make this very clear here. In 1956, guess who was dead? Joseph Stalin. Guess who was in charge of those tanks that rolled into Hungary, which gave rise to one of the most annoying fucking words, both used as a pejorative and as like an ironic self-referential thing, tanky. That was Khrushchev the betrayer. Yeah. Right? So a tanky is a Khrushchevite, if we're being for real here. But yes, the semi-fascist Hungarian uprising is brutally crushed by the Soviet evil empire, which also leads a lot of people into an ideological, what?
Yeah.
They don't know how to countenance it.
And specifically in Britain, I do want to also say that you have the invasion of the Suez Canal.
Okay. Yeah.
By British and French forces.
Liz going Rishi Sunak. You have this fucking invasion.
No, but that like flips people out, right?
Yeah.
So it's like all of these things in 56. So, everyone knows it's not until 62 that Mao officially denounces the Soviet Union, I mean, spoiler alert, as revisionist. But it's way before then that people are taking the position that Khrushchev is the ultimate betrayer.
Yes, and it's these two things that happen at the same time, right? It's like the Khrushchev stuff happens and like hardcore like true believers like, what the fuck you. And then you have 56 Hungary and people are like, I don't know if like shooting a bunch of people with Soviet troops to like implement like military communism is the way to go here. And then they quit. And so you have this like mass defection. Not mass defection. Well, the Hungary stuff definitely caused a lot of people to leave. But you have this like sort of ideological atom bomb that goes off.
Yeah. And, it's important to note that I think for a lot of party members, these crises, kind of like intellectual and political crisis and social crisis, right? It was felt on very personal levels as
Yes.
well as on the kind of like macro party level. So you had people like legitimately like questioning what they had devoted their life to.
Yes, yeah.
Like all of these kind of like breaking up with their friends over this. Like it was a huge division, and it was like kind of a shattering of, I mean, this is how people have described it. If you read their, memoirs or their diaries or their letters to the parties or whatever, like it was like a shattering of like all that they believed in.
It was 1956 in the international communist movement was truly the year of fake friends. Like, whether you're talking about Hungary and Soviet Union being fake friends, or you're talking about people being fake friends to Stalin, or you're talking about people being fake friends to their own party.
Yeah. And neighbors.
And neighbors. Yeah. It's the year of
a lot of trust was broken.
Exactly.